Good morning. Hi guys, it's Friday, 10 a.m. chats with Paula. I'm coming live to you from my kitchen. Um, and no glasses. So I got my eyes lasered. I got one eye lasered this week. So I can see with one eye, but not with the other eye. And I'm going back in next week to get the second one done. So excuse me if I'm finding it a little hard to focus. I don't know if I'll be able to read all the comments today, but we will see. This morning I'm talking about the layers of the body in yoga philosophy. It's known as the Koshas. And I just want to chat a little bit about that. And actually, primarily, I want to talk about the first layer of the body, the physical layer of the body. So when you jump on, just say hi. Let me know that you're there. I love to see your comments. It's really nice when you participate in the conversation and tell me what you think. Sometimes when you come on to watch, I don't always see straight away when you're there. So it's nice if you just give me a little thumbs up or a comment so I know that you're listening and you're enjoying what I'm saying. And if there's anybody that you think would enjoy the conversation too, don't forget to tag them or share. So this morning we're talking about the koshas, or the layers of the body. And it's something that I talk about quite a bit in the teacher training program when you do the 200-hour teacher training. But the first layer, or the physical layer, or kosha, is something that I've been thinking about quite a bit lately. And I just wanted to talk to you about that. So I suppose it's the layer that we're probably most familiar with, because it's what you can see and feel. You know, you can touch it. It's the outer layer of your body. We can, we've got to look after that layer of the body. We can, everything that we do with that layer will affect every other layer within ourselves. Good morning, Susan. It's normally talked about as the food layer, because what you put into the body, food-wise, is going to affect your physical body, that outermost layer of the body, and it's going to hugely affect it. So if you put the right fuel in, then you're going to see a huge difference with your physical body. And good morning, Fiona. So we look, at least in the yoga practice, at feeding the body with a really healthy, organic, live food. So anything, the more sort of natural your diet is, the better it's going to be for that outer layer of the body, the physical body. So you're talking about fresh fruit and veg, and a huge variety, changing it up, putting in as many different colors as you possibly can. I often talk about that. Anyone who's listened to me talk about this will know that I always talk about eating, eat a rainbow, eat all the different colors that you can, because they all have a different effect, and they all have different phytonutrients, which are like the natural occurring chemicals in the food, in plant-based food. So the more of that you can incorporate into your diet, the better, and to change it up. So each day you're eating different things, each meal you're eating different things, rather than eating the same fruits and vegetables every day at the same time every day, that you change it up and you eat as many different types of foods and fruits and vegetables and colors as you possibly can. It's easier to do that when you're going for a more vegetarian diet. I mean, it's not to say, I know most of you will have meat in your diet as well, but when you look at the vegetarian options to accompany that, then it's probably a much broader diet that you can introduce lots more food types. So it's really important to look at that and see what you're fueling the physical body with. We have to get the outer layer of the body right, I suppose, before we dive further inwards. So, things like processed food, caffeine, alcohol, any of those types of things are going to have a negative effect on the outer layer, the physical layer. So it's known as anamaya kosha, the physical layer, the food layer of the body. So have a look at what you're putting in, or what you're not putting in, and the more you can clean that up, the healthier your physical body is going to be. We also have the physical, the asana side of the practice, which supports your physical layer. And good morning, who's that? Lara. I'm really struggling to see the screen. I see one eye's going one way, one's closed, one's open. So your physical practice, the asana practice, even though there's many layers within the physical practice, the actual the movement of the joints and the muscles, the strengthening, the stretching will all support anamaya kosha, your physical layer. And that's, it's really important that we move our bodies every day, that we move our joints every day. Even when you're injured, moving will help to to keep things working properly. So actually, a lot of the time when you're injured, if you do the right type of movement, it can help you to heal much quicker. So always, every day, bringing some movement, even if it's just joint movement, like get the joints in the fingers and the wrists and the elbows and whatever way you can move, go down through the body logically from the head to the feet and move the joints, get the body moving. Anything after that is a bonus, but at least bring your joints through full range of motion every day. Wake up in the morning and stretch out your body. If you're on our website, durga.ie, on the blogs, Christine, one of the teachers at the studio, has a great blog on bed yoga. And it's literally moving your body when you wake up in the morning, like any animal will. A cat or a dog will take a big stretch when they wake up and start to move and just get the joints moving, get the muscles stretching. So do that, and that also supports your physical body. You can't really cheat the layers of the body. You can't you can't really get around it if we don't put the correct food in, and if we don't move the body. We will suffer eventually. You might not realize it straight away, but eventually disease comes up within the body. I'm reading a comment off the Instagram. I don't know who, someone's coming to the intensive yoga teacher training. I don't know who it is. Pop in your name. I'm not sure who it is. The teacher training program is starting on the 7th of July. Yay! So yeah, we're all preparing to start the teacher training program on 7th of July, and it's going to be amazing. It always is. It's an amazing experience. You get such a unique group of teachers or students who become teachers together, and it just, for whatever reason, the universe brings the right people together at the right time, and we just grow and learn, and it's fantastic. So you're going to absolutely love it. We just can't get around the we sometimes we think that if we do more exercise, then we can put the processed food into the body and we'll get away with it, but we don't. You can't fool the physical body. Eventually something will complain, and the body tells us in many different ways whether it's happy or it's not. So it will show you signs that it needs to be looked after better, whether that's through movement or diet or both. A lot of the times it's both. These days it's very difficult to have everything right all of the time, because a lot of the time our jobs require us to be long hours seated, or that we can't, it takes a lot of preparation to have the right food in the house, and to have the right food with you to work and all of those things. It can be challenging for many people to keep everything right, but it's important and it really should be a priority. And you'll feel the difference in yourself. You'll feel how it affects the other layers of the body. So beyond the physical body, we've 5 layers. Anamaya kosha is the outer layer, and then pranamaya kosha is the energetic body, the breath body. And you'll feel the difference in your energy levels, and how your energy flows if you're not fueling the body properly, or if you're not moving the body. When we move the body and we move the joints, it creates, it clears the energy channels, it clears the passages for energy to flow. When we put the right food in to the body, we get the right energy back. So just from that alone, you'll see the difference in the second layer, in the energy layer. And then beyond that, you've the layers of the mind, the outer mind. Good morning, Anne-Marie. The outer mind, which is your thoughts and the chitta-vritti, the fluctuations of the mind, or the monkey mind. And then but deeper to that, you've your wisdom, your higher self. There's always 2 layers in the mind, one that's kind of the busy layer, and the other part of the mind that knows, that tells you the truth. So if you have those conversations in your mind of I suppose the anxious side or the stressed side that does a lot of the talking and a lot of the flitting about between things, and then you've got the very calm, collected side of the mind that knows that everything's okay, or that tells you where you should go with a particular situation. So you've got that inner wisdom, with that inner truth. And then the deepest layer, or the most subtle layer, if you will, is the bliss layer of the body, which is unconditional happiness. It's where you're content, you're at peace regardless of what goes on around you. But every layer will be affected by the food body, right? If the food body or the physical body isn't right, then it has a knock-on effect on all of the different layers. So work on the outermost layer first. See, can you just look at what's going in? You don't have to make drastic changes. It's not like you have to stop everything you're doing and change it. Good morning, Deirdre. It's not like you have to change everything. It's that you've just got to look at what you're doing and see how you can improve where you're at, and you just keep growing and improving. So just even the simple fact of adding a really nice, colorful salad to your main meal every day will really help. It starts you on the right path. And if you're going to do that, look up different types of salads that you can add in that will have lots of color in them. Like the Happy Pear do great salads. There's loads of really amazing salads where you can add in beetroot, and you can add in carrots, and you can add in seeds and pumpkin and different things that are going to really bring some color. Even adding fruit to your salad, and flowers and different things. Just try to find different ways to add it in. So it's not about making massive changes, but just making one small change, which will then have a knock-on effect. And also, if you write down what you're eating, and you see, if you see that you're eating the same thing every single day at the same time, then maybe try to change that up a bit. It can be very easy to get into the habit of having the same thing for breakfast every day. I know, because I'm definitely, I can fall into that trap, and I have done many times, where I find I'm eating the same thing for lunch every day, I'm eating the same thing for breakfast every day, and it's time to change it up. I know it's time to change it up when I see that happening. So just see, can you vary the diet? That will help. It will make you think outside of your norm, your comfort zone, and add different things in. So I hope that helps. It's a small thing that will make a big difference to the physical body in terms of how you feel, how your yoga practice is, how much lighter you can feel on your mat just in yourself, how you can affect your energy levels by what you're putting into your body, and how you're moving your body. If you're not moving every day, get moving. Even if it's not on the mat, you don't even have to roll out the mat. Rolling out the mat helps because it sets the intention, but you don't have to. You can do it as you're going around your day. You know, if you've got kids at home while you're preparing the lunch or the dinner or whatever it is, just to stretch and move and roll out the joints, do something, and it's just going to get your body moving again. Do it with the kids, involve them, you know, if you've got kids at home, because they love getting involved. My kids love when they think they're getting to do a bit of yoga, and it encourages you to do it. My older boy, I'll tell him that he needs to make sure that whatever it is, I get on the mat, or he needs to make sure that I add a big salad to my meal every day, and he'll do it. It's his challenge. He'll make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So that can help as well, if you get other people involved. So try it, see how you go, let me know. The next time that I see you, I will actually be able to see you, because the sight is really perfect in my eye that's been operated on. So I can see really well in one eye, but the eye that needs the glasses, I can't see anything from. So this day next week, fingers crossed, I will be able to see perfectly. And then I can't wear any makeup at the moment, but by next week I still won't be able, but I'll be able to put some makeup on in another week or two. Then I will have a whole new lease of sight. So I'm really excited. It's exciting already, but it's just a little bit strange, trying to look around with two very, very different eyes going on. It's difficult to go outside. The light is very hard. My eyes want to close in the light, but I'm sure another couple of days we'll sort that out. If you're waiting on me to email you back about anything, I will get to it. I just can only do tiny snippets of email or Facebook or anything, because my eyes just aren't tolerating the screen, trying to focus on the writing. So don't worry if I haven't come back to you. I will. I promise to have everybody get back to everybody by the end of the weekend, before I start into eye number 2. So I will leave it at that and stop waffling, and I will see you next week. Classes are as normal over the weekend. I'm teaching Saturday morning in Pure Health, the beginners in the pregnancy class, and I'm also teaching Monday evening and Tuesday evening in the studio. So if you normally come to those classes, I'm going to be there. For those people who come to Thursday class, there's no Thursday class again, because I'll have just had the eye done, so I won't be able to teach on Thursday. But come to Tuesday, just make sure you book in. It's really busy at the moment, so either text me or go onto the booking page to book into the class. But I will be there tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, for anybody who wants to join into my classes. And I look forward to seeing you then. And if not, I will be on live again on Friday. Anything you want me to chat about, let me know, send me a message or pop it in the comments. Lovely to see you all on this Friday morning, and I'll see you soon. Bye.